Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio. Ow! You know what it is?
What is it?
You know what it is now?
What is it?
It's football time in Houston.
What are you doing? Is that are you doing a thing?
Yeah, football's back. Yeah, get it, Cole.
That's actually his is better than yours.
It's football time in Houston. Ooh,
They play that song the whole time in the stadium.
I'm Joey Savage.
Corey DLG.
And I'm the laughing, talking sound music machine this segment.
There it is.
He has a skill.
He does. Before we get ranting on here and forget what we're doing at the end of the show, don't forget tomorrow the podcast is going to drop. The show's going to be on YouTube, releasing every day this week by segments. You can catch us at facebook.com/Nerd Thug Radio.
That's true.
Just go ahead and click the like button there and then tell all your friends. NerdThugRadio.com. We're now mobile.
What?
We have a mobile website now.
Does that mean the website follows you home?
It does. It's pretty awesome.
It tracks all my personal info.
It does.
It sells it to
Equifax.
sketchy Russians.
It does. So also, when you go to YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends.
Yes.
But
what?
Just when we need something great, football season is back.
I need a hero.
So I watched the first half of the opening game with the Kansas City Chiefs and the
New England Patriots.
The reigning, defending champions of the world, the New England Patriots, led by Thomas Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time. I definitely got goosebumps when he came running out of the tube.
You were such a weirdo.
I was like, oh my God, goosebumps, Tom Brady.
Hold on. Best quarterback ever.
Best quarterback of all time.
Better than Peyton Manning?
Way better than Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning can lick his boots.
Now there's going to be different things that people always caveat and do things. But if you're talking about whose career is the greatest quarterback career of all time, it's Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, hands down. And he's going to add another championship this year. Unless the Texans win.
He might.
There's a hurricane. Last time there was a big hurricane, the Saints won. So
I think you're a year off on that, by the way. We talked about that.
Yeah. Plus, what did our friend Austin say? We have a
Samoan
and a slow white quarterback. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's it. We got it. We got all the caveats we need.
Austin Ford's got a theory on.
We also don't have a team. We have a team that's seemingly incapable of passing round 2 of the playoffs.
Right.
But now we have everything we need.
Hey, is the Super Bowl in the first round of the playoffs, Colt?
I don't know. Texans have never been there.
Oh,
that's a good comeback.
Point. So no, it's not.
Idiot.
No,
I think we can only beat the Bengals too.
Right. Catch them round 1 twice.
Ooh, we got them, baby.
2-0.
Yeah. So let's do this here. What
do you want to do? What do you want?
You want to give picks?
We can do some picks.
What do you want?
What do you know?
We're gonna go on record here, Nerd Thug Radio style.
Okay.
Joey Savage, Corey DLG.
All right.
I guess let's go back and forth. You can't choose the same team.
Okay.
Should we just list 6 teams each or 3 teams? What do you want to do?
Let's do. We'll
4.
We'll do 2 teams each if we can't overlap.
3 teams each. We can't overlap.
Okay.
That we think will make the playoffs. Not necessarily win the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Or do you want to go Super Bowl?
Super Bowl dark horse.
Okay. All right. So we'll do that. We'll go back and forth. 2 teams we think is going to win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And then we'll take the dark horse.
Okay.
Got it?
All right.
Good. I'll let you go first.
All right. I mean, if we're being fair here, I think New England is your number 1 choice, right?
Patriots is the obvious choice.
They're probably the lowest odded to win the Super Bowl.
I will take your Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good one. So you're going to take. I'm write this down.
I'm going to take New England here.
All right, you're taking New England here, right?
So what do you got?
Then we're going back to the Joey Savage.
Yep.
I am going to take the Green Bay Packers.
I think that's a good.
That's what I'm going to take. I think
good choice.
I think they only got better in the offseason, and they were pretty good last year.
Yeah, they didn't have any noticeable losses.
Nope.
And they did get a guy back who was hurt that they need, and then their draft was pretty good.
Draft's pretty good. They added a solid tight end, which is
you gotta
always
have
what everyone needs.
Everybody likes those.
Everyone needs solid tight ends.
Everybody likes those.
Yeah, everyone likes solid tight ends.
Stop saying that.
All right,
looking at me weird.
Who's your number 2 then?
You went NFC.
Yeah, you went AFC.
The AFC's problem is that everyone basically has to run. So it's like, do you think they can beat New England?
Can they beat New England?
Right. I think on the NFC you can surprise people more.
Right. It's like the Eastern Conference and
in the NBA.
NBA.
LeBron's still there. So.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think your team can beat LeBron? And then you're like, no. So second place is wide open in the NBA, or third place, I guess. I'm gonna stick AFC here. I'm gonna actually go Steelers.
You're gonna go AFC and not an NFC team?
No, I'm gonna go Steelers here because I think if there's a team that should be able to beat the Patriots,
Okay.
it's a team with a healthy Le'Veon Bell and a healthy Antonio Brown and getting back Martavis Bryant. Martavis Bryant. Because he was the guy on the opposite side of Brown that opened things up. Also, you got to remember when they did play New England last year in the playoffs, Bell got hurt snap number 2.
Right.
And then that changed the whole tone of that game because they can't run after that.
Okay. So now my turn?
Your turn.
All right. I'm going to go AFC here.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick the team that over the week upset your New England Patriots.
Uh-oh.
I will go with the Kansas City Chiefs.
I kind of suspected the Chiefs would make the list. They are a quality team, and they have a lot of playmakers.
They do.
My issue is I don't think Andy Reid is a good enough coach to get through New England. If New England is out for some reason,
Right.
then I think the Chiefs can be there.
You got through them once already. Got the hard part out of the way.
Well, this regular season doesn't count.
You never know.
There's no one scarier than Bill Belichick in the playoffs.
Right, but you come into opening...
It's like wearing a meat suit and hanging out with a great white shark.
Right, but you come into opening night of football against the reigning, the defending Super Bowl champions in their hometown where they're unveiling their banners, and you beat them 42-27.
Yeah, but the Patriots, if you recall, last year also had a weak start where it was kind of like, I think they were 2-2 or 3-3.
Yeah, you know why they were 2-2?
Well,
No Tom Brady.
No Tom Brady. Also, they were using their third-string quarterback.
Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
Who they just traded to the Indianapolis Colts.
An excellent trade. They got Philip Dorsett back.
Right.
I think that was a big deal for them.
Yeah, and so I don't think he even played tonight. I don't think he made the squad tonight.
He didn't
Thursday
dress?
night. I don't think he dressed.
What,
the Kansas City Chiefs, they've got a lot of playmakers.
Right.
They've got, they lost a big running back too.
Right.
But their rookie he's
Hunt.
quick.
Hunt is good.
Akeem Hunt. Is it Akeem Hunt?
I think
it's
so.
Akeem Hunt.
And then Hill, though.
Yeah.
Hill is the guy who can do anything.
And they've always got pretty solid defense. Although
Right.
Eric Berry did get hurt and he might be out the entire season.
Oh.
But next man up.
Right. And they've gone without Eric Berry before. I
Right.
hate to be that guy who's like, oh, well, Eric Berry doesn't matter. Eric Berry's great, but they have not had him before and been okay.
And they've got a quarterback who can manage the game. He's
Like,
quick.
That's the least compliment you can
But
give
he
a
gets the
quarterback.
ball out so quick and he doesn't make mistakes.
Right. But I mean, it's
They don't have to go downhill a lot. Nah,
if
Travis Kelce.
If you were a chef
Right.
and the restaurant's biggest compliment was we almost never have to use the ketchup,
That's awesome.
you wouldn't feel that good about
That's
it.
great.
It's like, okay, well, I guess I
That
saved
really
you some
is
money.
a terrible compliment.
Like, it is. It's not a great compliment.
We only go through one bottle of ketchup a week.
Right.
All
like,
right.
Man, our
Yes.
customers almost feel like they never need to
Yes.
add ketchup to your plate.
Because we have great customer service.
I mean,
Awesome.
If the fries are that great, I'd love to know which restaurant it is.
Right. But the cook doesn't leave every day feeling like, yeah, I know, because they're not saying good fries.
Joke's on
they're
you.
saying,
No, he feels tired and wanting to get off his feet.
Joke's on you. This restaurant doesn't even sell fries.
that's right. That's why they don't use ketchup.
All right, so who's your dark horse?
Let me down like that.
So my dark horse is actually, I guess, really not a dark horse.
Going
But
NFC here?
I am.
Okay, thank goodness.
I think if they won, people right now are probably saying maybe they can, maybe they can't. Seattle Seahawks.
A dark horse?
Yeah.
Seattle Seahawks?
Because Atlanta was the team that was just there.
Right.
And Seattle kind of got worse, I feel like, this offseason. But I feel like the NFC East,
They
the
added
NFC,
a solid running back.
I feel like the NFC is so open
Right.
that, I mean, it could be anyone's. The Saints could even do it.
Right. I mean, they do have Adrian Peterson.
I heard someone this week in football stupid news describe Cam Newton as brittle. Cam Newton as brittle.
He doesn't miss a lot of games.
Also, he gets hit like
A
90
lot,
times a
their
game.
O-line is horrible.
But he also runs it a bunch.
Right.
Who are you, like, brittle? Cam Newton?
I don't get it.
What does he miss, 2 games a year?
Right.
I mean, what do you... I don't know. All
right,
I read it and I immediately was like, what?
So here's my dark horse.
Who do you got?
My dark horse is going to be... Are they still in Oakland? The Raiders? The LA Raiders.
The LA Raiders?
I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Raiders. Their team is mostly young. They got a young quarterback who's pretty good. They've got a big wide receiver.
Yep.
They play some really, really good defense now. And I think the ticket for them to see how well they can do as the dark horse is if this Marshawn Lynch deal was worth it. Does he still have anything left? If he has stuff left in the tank, that offense is going to be unstoppable almost. It was really good last year with Latavius Murray.
It was.
He's a different runner. They
Yeah.
didn't really have the big bruiser.
They didn't have the guy on 3rd and 2 that you could just be like,
and
he's
so
got it.
if if he can come in there and be that guy for them, and he gets 20, 25 touches a game.
The only issue I take with that, and this is what makes it a dark horse.
Right.
You're right. I mean, they've never been consistent. It's the Oakland Raiders have been up down their entire history. But even in the last few years, they've been very up down. Even as recently as 3 years ago, they fired a head coach who the year before had won 10 games.
Right.
I mean, it's hard to they're hard to track.
I'm going AFC West here. 2 teams from the AFC West.
I know. I see that.
We got it. One of them's got to do it. Right.
If you're right, I guess. Why not the Broncos?
The Broncos?
Yeah, why not?
I hate the Broncos.
But I mean,
they don't have a quarterback.
They brought back Brock Osweiler, who was good enough to help Peyton Manning get there. I mean,
I don't think it's.
With the horse noises? Okay. All right. So more interesting to me, though, is I really, right now, it's too early to see who's going to settle and get.
We're 1 week in.
Yeah. But the Saints, I don't think it's fair to write them off. Even though they've unloaded a lot of talent, they've been getting other, guys.
Right.
Like Glenn Jr. Mm-hmm. I think he's a really good replacement for Brandon Cook for 1 or 2 years.
Right.
Because he's just a speed outside guy to try and balance the fact that you lost your speed guy.
We didn't even mention our Texans. Depends on the quarterback play.
Right.
I think the Titans could surprise a lot of people.
I love Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, I think he's a great quarterback.
This is a big year for him.
I think they can surprise a lot of people. So it's going to be interesting to say. We'll see what happens. But we have on record now.
That's right.
Our 3 picks of who we think will win the Super Bowl at the end of the year.
And so since we know nothing about football.
Yeah, we'll come back in February and see how accurate we were.
Also, real quick on our way out, what do you think of the billionaire buyer buying the Rockets?
Right.
Tillman Fertitta.
That's been the name that I've heard. Since he decided to sell the Rockets, he's been the name I've heard all over the place.
Well, apparently he tried to buy them back in the day and missed the bid by about $2 million.
Right.
Now that $2 million has cost him almost $2 billion.
But he's excited.
He is, yes.
So, and I think it's funny how the guy before him donates a bunch of money to the relief and then sells it and gets all that money back. Right? Right?
The money he made off of owning a sports franchise is insane.
Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you for hanging out with Nerd Thug Radio.
Same Nerd Thug time, same Nerd Thug channel.
Look, if you missed anything, look for the podcast tomorrow. www.nerdthugradio.com.
Check us out.